Jiri, congratulations on making the final here in Miami. Just how confident are you feeling on the court right now?
Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely great result for me. I'm very happy to be in the final. I think that today it's been a great match. I felt good on court, and definitely it brought me a lot of confidence going into the Sunday final.
Hi, EG. Hi, EG. Congrats on the win. You've been returning really well today, and also you haven't dropped serve all week. So just talk about how, in combination, both those parts of your game have been clicking at this pretty high level.
Yeah, so definitely I think that to return well was one of my goals for today. I knew that I really need to put Arthur under the pressure since the first moment of the point, since the beginning of the point. Doesn't matter whether I was serving or returning, I knew and I felt that I need to be very aggressive. I can't let him have some more time to work with his forehand because his forehand is amazing. I think that we all saw that in his last couple of matches here, that when he has time, he can basically do whatever he wants with that shot. So I felt that I need to put a little bit more risk into my returns to be the one who is dictating the pace of the point. So that was my goal today, and I think that I executed it well.
Well done, Easy. You've never made a finals of a Masters 1000 before. You're obviously playing, I think, as well. I think most people would say it, and you would probably say as well as you ever had. Is there a way to explain why this is happening right now? Are there things that you've done, changes you've made in the last maybe even 6 months? Because sometimes you don't get the payoff immediately, but you get it down the road. That has made a big difference for you?
Yeah, so before the season, we kind of, I didn't really think that we set up some goals or something, but for us was very important to improve the consistency, not just in the matches, but mostly during all the practice days and off-match things, So that was something what I was focusing a lot, and I put a really big amount of good work in the preseason, and even after the first month of the year wasn't very successful for me, I knew, and me and my team, we knew and we felt that, it wasn't meant to be in January, but this is the work that we want to continue with. This is the way how we want to practice. We put big amounts of time, big amount of hours that we spend on the court and also in the gym preparing for probably this. And as you said, we're not doing anything specific towards this week, but I think it's the work that we did in the last 2-3 months that's just paying off right now.
Jiri, when you look at the results from this tournament for yourself, having dropped a set, having dropped serve, etc., can you play better, and will you need to play better, irrespective of who you face in the final?
I think there is always room for improvement. That's something what I think, and I also feel it in my game, that it's very, very good that I have this feeling that even though I played a very good match today, I still feel and I know that there is still room for some improvements, and that's what we will be focusing on in the next weeks, months, I don't know. But right now, I know that definitely, I mean, it's going to be a final. Doesn't matter who I play, I will need to play a good match. I will need to play what I need to play. And it will be a different match because there will be a different opponent. So the tactics will most probably be different than from today. And my approach to that match will be for sure different. So that's something what I will think about when I see against who I play on Sunday. But yeah, it's going to be the last match of the tournament. So I will definitely need to gear on.
Hey Jiri, congrats, great performance. You mentioned that you wanted to improve your consistency, I guess away from the matches. Because what was like not as consistent? Like what did you feel you actually needed to improve, if that makes sense?
Yeah, so I felt that the goal, how to improve my own consistency during all the matches, is to be more consistent also in the practices. You know, you can have a bad day, you can have a day where you are not feeling 100%, but out of the day, you just need to push, you know, to have a feeling that you did everything you could, even when you are not feeling yourself, when you are not feeling good, you still need to have that feeling, okay, yeah, it wasn't ideal today, but I did whatever was in my possibilities to take basically the most of it. So that was that kind of mental setup that I tried to implement into my like daily routine and on and off the court, definitely. And I think it's kind of yeah, that's the way how I need to approach all these things, and then the consistency will come in the practices, in the matches, and if the consistency will be in the matches, then the result will come.
Hi, congrats. In a different day, you said that sometimes you don't feel fully comfortable in different matches. I'm asking, how do you feel today, and if there was something specifically maybe that you switched mentally that made you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I think that of course most of the time you are not feeling exactly how you want to feel. It's not easy to feel like it's a perfect day all year long. But yeah, today I must say that it was one of the better matches that I played in my life. Probably the best match I played this year. And I'm very satisfied with the way how I approached the match, even though I knew that our last match against my last match against Artur in Doha, I lost. He was a better player back there, and I knew that he's gonna know what he needs to do. But at the same time, I tried to learn from that, and that also something that I think that the good start into the match kind of helped me to feel more relaxed, to feel more that I have the things under my control. And I definitely felt good in today's match. Yeah, it was a very good match from my side.
Jiri, congratulations. Number one, are you seeing the ball like a beach ball or a soccer ball? And number two is, Mensik came out of nowhere last year, your fellow Czech, and took this tournament. Have you guys been in touch, or is he a friend? You talk about it?
How I see the ball, I mean, I see the ball as a tennis ball. I think that's the main thing. I'm not really focusing on, I'm just focusing on playing basically, you know, day by day, match by match, point by point. That's the attitude that I think is helping me the most. And with Jakub, yeah, I mean, it was his great success last year here. I think he showed an incredible tennis last year. So yeah, he's a good champion. Actually, we were not in touch recently, but yeah, I mean, we are supposed to play doubles together in Monte Carlo, so we will see each other, and yeah, definitely we will chat.
You struggled with some injuries the last year or so. Did those injuries have anything to do with you sort of holding yourself back a little bit in practice? Do you think sort of fear of saving yourself for matches and when were you sort of 100% healthy, or as healthy as you can be in terms of being ready to compete at the highest level and have success like this?
Yeah, so like like I don't want to say first injury, but the biggest injury that I had came in 2 years ago in Madrid, where I had a stress fracture in my vertebra, and that was not really nice experience. I was out for 3 months basically. I wasn't able to do any movements. So that was a tough period. It wasn't easy because I'm a very active person. Even when I'm not playing tennis, I like to do stuff. I like to be active, I would say, like this. And yeah, what I knew that I need to do is that I need to come in a moment when I know that I will not have any doubts whether I can do this movement or that movement. Definitely, I knew that I will need to be more careful with the beginning of all the movements because I was basically starting from zero. But yeah, it wasn't an easy decision because I was feeling quite good already. I needed to pull out of Olympics, which was painful for me. I didn't play Roland Garros, I didn't play Wimbledon, and it happened basically right after I broke into top 30. I played my first semi-final in Madrid. Yeah, so that was not easy. I came back in Cincinnati that year, and since that moment, I must say that I have never had any problem with that. But yeah, I mean, these injuries kind of are bothering basically every player. It's the part of the game, the part of. I mean, tennis is more physical than it ever was, in my opinion. Matches are longer. The intensity is very high, so I think that to find some kind of balance also with the schedule that we have is also very important. We are forced, and we will be forced. All the players will be forced to kind of maybe skip some events to save our body and to feel 100% all the time. In the beginning of this year, it was more like a how to say, unlucky injury. I just twisted my ankle. I had small strain on my right ankle ligament, so that was bothering me for few weeks. That I wasn't really happy with sliding, you know, on the hard court. I was a little bit scared. My mind didn't really let me go fully into that, let's say, critical positions with the right ankle. But I knew that it's going to be a matter of time. Me and my physio, we did a good job. We improved the mobility. We worked on it, basically, and we are still working on it. And in the last three weeks, I felt very good. I felt that the fear is not there anymore, and that's definitely something what helped me also to play very well here. That you just don't have that mental break, you know, somewhere inside your mind that what if this is gonna happen? You are running for a drop shot, and you just need to go there and be 100% convinced that you are gonna win that point, not thinking about whether you should go there 100% or not.
Michelle Coffin from Miami Herald. Also, congratulations. Can you tell us a little about your background, your childhood? How did you get into tennis? And I don't know, were your parents athletes? And were there any players? Who were the players that you modeled yourself after, or players that you admired when you were young? If you could just tell us your beginnings a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah. So actually, I must say that me and my sister, we are from an humble family. My dad was a professional swimmer when he was young. My mother was she was doing track and field, but not on a high level. But they were both teachers after. So this is the background that I have. Where we lived in a small village 30 minutes north of Prague. We had me and my grandparents. They were living next to us. We had 2 tennis courts right in front of our house. So I saw my grandfather with my sister and my parents that they were sometimes going to play tennis, and me as a small guy, I just wanted to do the same as them. So that's how I started playing. So yeah, it's a funny story, but I was doing all the sports when I was young. My parents, they never wanted me to specialize just in one sport. For them, it was basically just a hobby until I was 14, 15 years old. And since that moment, I mean, for them, it was always a school was a priority. And this was always, you know, just something that I do because I like it. I have never been like my parents have never been like these ambitious parents, you know, who had their kid and they saw the kid being 9 years old and they saw the kid being 18 and winning Grand Slams. That wasn't my parents. They wanted me to do sports because it's a good thing to do, because it's healthy, and because it's a good lifestyle. And yeah, sometimes when I think about it, it's funny that I sit here right now, but yeah, it is how it is, and we can see that there are also other ways to be successful in the sport, rather than being rather than having an early specialization.
What other sports did you play?
I was playing football. I was riding a bicycle. I was swimming. I was running. I did cross-country skiing. I did alpine skiing. Basically, all the basics. You know, I didn't do anything professionally, but I know how to do basically everything on the basic level. You know, so that's something what I think that helped me to help me to know my body a little bit more, because when I was 10, 12, tennis wasn't the only thing that I knew how to do. So I think I'm glad that my parents did it this way, and I think that it's a good way how to raise the children.
Thank you.
Thank you.